It's been going for so long that everyone can relate to the show. It's a fun show. Anybody can come and watch. You will relate to one character in the show, and it's the music. It's ABBA's, it's their greatest hits, and that will keep people coming back forever, I think.
It's all about relationships between men and women, between mother and daughter, and like I say, there's groups of friends who are in their 20s or in their 40s, and so there's pretty much anyone can find somebody that they recognise, either in themselves or one of their friends.
There's an incredible song that describes perfectly their relationship, and it's slipping through my fingers.
It's a beautiful song. I mean, it's kind of, it comes at a really strange place in the show, doesn't it? Because they've just had a massive argument and they're kind of making it up. So, but she's getting Sophie dressed for her wedding, and it's all reminiscing. It's reminiscing. That's the first time that that Donna actually behaves like a mom.
Yeah. It is, but that's what it's nice, isn't it, at that moment, especially after the arguments. And
because I think Sophie's more traditional, isn't she? And Donna hasn't, I don't think, has been the most traditional moms. Whether that makes her not a very good mom or not is up to interpretation, but I think that is the first moment that you see the proper mother-daughter bond that they've got. I mean, they're really good friends.
You do 8 shows per week. Is it tough for an actor to, take on the role every day?
Yes.
Whatever, she's got a voice of steel. She never falters, ever, 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 ever.
It does sometimes, it is a bit tiring, but I wouldn't change it. It's the best job. Well, it's not a job, is it?
Absolutely, and that's it. It's a wonderful thing to do, especially when it's a show like this, which is so up. Even if you're in the worst mood, you come in and by the end of it you're in a great mood.
Yeah.
I love dancing, but dancing does not love me.
Why not? You're amazing.
Oh, thanks. I'm rubbish. I'm not a dancer at all, so it's been really great actually to be put into some of the numbers and having to make to do it, because normally in something they'll cut me from it before I hurt someone.
You do have to think to keep it fresh. You don't want it to get you don't want to get complacent with what you're doing, which is, it is easily done doing it every day for a year's contract or whatever. So you do have to change it up a little bit, and like obviously when the covers go on and stuff, that makes it different again.
Totally different dynamic, isn't it?
That's the word.
And the great thing is that this company, they really allow people within the parameters of the character and the show. They do allow people to bring elements of themselves to it.
Yeah.
So like you say, when an understudy goes on, it is just slightly different, which makes you rethink what you're saying. And kind of sometimes gives you a few little things to think about, which is nice.
How does working with a talented actor raise your game?
I think sometimes it can, if you're terribly in awe of someone, it can make you a little bit nervous. But yeah, you do. If someone is talented and always brings something new to what they're doing and are really there in it, it does make you rethink what you're doing. And I definitely learn on the job all the time, no matter what show it is, because there's always someone who makes you think, wow, I never saw it that way, I never thought about going it from that angle. So I guess that's how you keep it fresh, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. I definitely have learnt a lot doing this, working with like older actresses and actors.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not so much older.
Not so much young.
But let's say
no, it's true though.
Experienced actors. I've learnt a lot from working with like you guys.
Yeah, and it works both ways round as well, because actually sometimes you do get a bit set in your ways if you've maybe been doing something for a longer amount of time. And times change, and fashions change, and the way that people speak changes. So it's always good to listen to people's rhythms and not get stuck in a way of being.
Ciao! Spettacolo, che spettacolo!
Come and see Mamma Mia! Wow!
Yeah.